Mm-hmm. Right. On my way. Ah.
Oh, no time to talk, darling. I'm already hours behind schedule.
No, wait a minute. That was Steve Hardy on the phone. He asked if you could help out again today at the hospital. They're still understaffed. I told him I thought it would be all right.
Darling, you really should have checked with me first. Holly's giving her dinner party tonight, and I promised her that I would help her cook today, all day.
Considering the emergency, you can't let her handle it herself?
I promised her. You understand that, don't you?
I guess so.
Okay, good. Well, then I'll see you at the party at 8. Oh, and my apologies to Dr. Hardy.
A runaway girl. Not much to go on. No description at all?
Just the approximate age.
What about Blackie?
Well, my hunch is that Blackie wants to tell me everything he knows. She's probably pressuring him to keep quiet.
If only he'd trust you.
He isn't the problem, she is. Kid's probably scared to death.
Why do you think she ran away?
Could be 1,000 reasons, I suppose. She's like most runaways. She's now realizing that what she had before is a damn sight better than what she's got now.
So why doesn't she go home?
No money, scared, worried that her parents will punish her. I mean, the whole thing probably looked great in the planning stages, but the reality's a long way from the fantasy. Look, I promise not to be late for dinner.
Promises, promises.
Boy Scout's honor.
You were a Boy Scout?
Yeah, but I was never prepared. Bye for now.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, and I'm sorry I can't stay. You'll cover for me, won't you?
Cover for you?
Yes, well, that's what I'm going to wear tonight, and I'll be back before Grant gets here.
Oh, but wait a minute. What about dinner? You were going to help.
Oh, I almost forgot. Yes, I have the recipes right here. Now, this is pork loin stuffed with apple, risotto, and saffron.
But I've never used these recipes before.
Well, that's no problem. Each one has easy, step-by-step instructions. All right, now get to it. Oh, and if Grant should call, tell him I'm in the oven. Happy cooking.
Thanks for the help.
You might have knocked.
Well, maybe you should have put a sign on the door. Do not disturb sign on the door.
That wouldn't have been necessary if you thought of knocking.
Well, if I remember on one occasion... No. More than one occasion. You came in without knocking. Or was that intentional?
Was this intentional just now?
No, I didn't know you were changing. I apologize.
Apology accepted. Now, let's get to work.
Sure. If you want to call this work, but the only work I know is the kind of work that gives you blisters and a backache.
Well, all work has its drawbacks.
That's when you want to call it.
Take off your shirt.
My shirt?
Yes.
Well, that's certainly not work.
So, do you remember your pose?
Oh, pose.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, like this, right?
No, that's a little forced.
How about this?
Very funny. No, just like the last session. That was perfect.
Yeah. Why don't you show me? I don't think I can remember.
All right. Now, first of all, I want you to relax. All right?
Yeah, do my best.
Now, I'm looking for a very natural expression. Chin, firm, but not too firm. And the eyes, not so tense.
I can't help it. I am tense.
Well, then, take a deep breath. All the way in. Okay, now think of some beautiful, peaceful scene. A dream. A fantasy.
Now, that's really going to get me excited.
No, I'm serious now. All right, now tilt your head just a little. That's it. Nice, got it.
okay?
The pose is perfect. Hold it.
Listen now. By the way, about your boyfriend. Oh, no, your fiancé. Does he know what you're doing today?
Well, of course. I'm cooking with Holly.
Cooking?
Yes. Look, it is really not that hard. Just pick a point outside the window and stare at it.
I'd rather look at you. Hey, where you going?
No, don't. We can't.
Listen. What are you trying to do, huh? And what are you doing? You're teasing me? You're trying to drive me crazy? Just kill me. What is it?
I don't know.
Look, lady. You liked it. And you want it.
Yes, I wanted it. I liked it. I loved it. But we can't do it ever again. It should have stayed the fantasy.
Listen. You know, you can lie to somebody else, but don't lie to me. I knew from the first time I saw you that you wanted me just as much as I want you, so admit it.
We're through for today.
Come on, lady, admit it.
I said we're done!
Hell, we are.
Don't you realize that I'm getting married in a month?
Yeah. Yeah, but if you don't mind me saying, you certainly don't act like it.
Now, I don't know whether we have a ventilation problem in this place, but the aroma up there was killing me. What is it?
Risotto.
Looks great, even in that. Well, who cooked it?
Celia and I both did.
Hmm?
Could you pass me the wine there?
Sure. It's a good year.
Only the best.
Of course.
The recipe said, the better the wine, the better the dish. Can you pour us a glass? I'm parched.
No sooner said than done. I'll get that.
That'll be grand.
Here. Ah.
Good evening, Robert.
Welcome, mate. Celia's upstairs changing.
I smell a risotto on the stove.
Well, Holly's doing the stirring. Come in and sample it, and I'll get us a glass of wine.
Terrific.
Uh-huh.
Hello there.
Hello, we've been expecting you.
Yes. I managed to sneak out a bit early.
I promised him a taste of the risotto.
Help yourself.
Thank you. Celia's best ever. She's quite a cook, isn't she?
Remarkable. She made it seem so easy.
Here. Let's leave the little lady to do the cooking, and we shall adjourn to the computer room.
I sure envy you having such a nice place. Celia and I are having a hell of a time finding one ourselves.
Do what I did. Design your own, pal.
Easier said than done.
A little bit here, a little bit there. Find the right place. You can do almost anything.
Now, this room is...
The right control.
What did he say?
Nothing?
Nothing? He wasn't suspicious? No leading questions? He's very good at leading questions.
No, he sampled the risotto. He said it was your best ever. And then he went into Robert's playroom. That's it.
Oh. Well, how's the dinner coming?
Stir this. At least it'll look like you're doing something.
Yes.
Aha, there she is, behind the stove where all good wives belong. Just kidding, darling.
It is time for the great break.
Oh, I'm certainly ready for that.
Oh, then a toast.
Here.
Join me.
Quick.
A bon vin, bon appetit, et de chef extraordinaire.
Merci.
Who just happen to be our wives. Or should I say one wife and one wife-to-be. Anyhow, to good food, good friends, and a bright tomorrow for all. Cheers. Well, A magnificent dinner, ladies. All your time and hard work today really paid off.
Well,
I'll assume you're in agreement, Robert.
all the credit goes to Celia. Oh,
What's wrong with you tonight, darling? You've been jumpy all evening.
well, you know how it is when you cook.
She's been this bad all day?
Oh, worse.
Shame on you.
Well, it must be just the pre-wedding jitters.
Anyway, when is this big event? I mean, I've heard so much about it, but so far no date.
Very soon. We just haven't decided on the weekend. Or anything else for that matter.
You're still having trouble finding a house, I understand.
Well, it's not just something you rush right into, Robert.
Good point. Who'd like a cognac?
Oh, thank you, Robert, but we really should be going.
No, nonsense. I'd love us, mister.
No. We'll pass.
All right, darling, if you insist.
Well, Robert,
Really hate to
thank
leave you in
once
such a
again.
mess, Holly.
It was
Oh,
truly
don't
our-
worry. I'll tackle it later.
We'll have you shortly.
Ah,
A place to have you, too.
of course. Lovely dinner, Celia. Thank you for helping
Yes,
out.
well, Holly did all the important things. Thank you so much for everything. Anytime.
And I thank you as well, Holly.
Let's not
No,
leave
don't
anything.
forget your wrap now.
Let me get you close. Thank you.
I hope you didn't have to park too far away.
I'll carry that.
Thank you.
Well, let's do this
Good
again
night.
soon.
Good night.
Thank
Once
you.
again, thank you.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
I think I'll have one of those cognacs.
Oh, man. What is it with those two?
Two different worlds, I guess.
As I've always understood it, it's supposed to be one world. Or maybe I've got it wrong.
I don't understand it any more than you do.
Now, what I find is the real irony of the situation is being at the dinner table. I mean, there they are, the loving couple, and here you and I are, just best friends. And who comes out of it looking the happiest?
We do.
It's a hard one to figure out.
Am I disagreeing?
No, I know you, though. I know you. 20 minutes after the nurses get back, you are going to forget everything that happened when we had to deal without them.
Listen, I know that the nurses do not have an easy job.
But you don't know that we need additional help.
Help, yes, but we don't need secretaries that don't have
Oh.
any medical knowledge of charts, terms, procedures.
Okay, then we'll have them do everything but charts, medical procedures, and whatever. They won't
What
have to deal
else
with
does that leave, Monica?
Lots, Ellen. For heaven's sakes, I just saw it this past week. These nurses only are assigned to do clerical work, nothing else. Oh, nuts. I'm going to bed.
Hi. Hello, Alan. Didn't think you'd still be up.
No, I'm just off to bed.
Don't let us keep you.
Don't worry, I won't. Good night.
Would you like a nightcap?
No.
How about bed, then?
No use. I don't think I could sleep. I think I'll find a good book. Maybe even a bad one.
Celia. What's wrong?
I'm tired.
No, I mean all night. You've been acting very strange. Is there something you want to say?
Yes. Yes, to quote Alan, good night.